Hi guys, it is Bankole Williams again. Remember, CEO of LYD Consulting. And as usual, we like to have unscripted conversations, as in conversations that are unplanned. We just flow, right? And it's conversations centered around, the workspace, the workplace, right? Challenges that, owners of businesses have, challenges that employees have. And at LYD Consulting, we're primarily set up to help employees of corporate institutions get great work done in less time. So today, we will be talking about some of the adjustments that come with remote working. And I won't be having this conversation alone. As usual, we have the one and only head of consulting at LYD Consulting, Christina Shoname.
Hi.
Hi. The way I pronounced your surname, Adefone.
I see you.
To it. So please help us.
Was it that Banky?
I don't have H factor. I know how to say help. Yeah, but
so it's Shoname.
Shoname.
Yes.
One take God. Shoname.
This is one take God.
I didn't have to. I didn't have to try.
I'll ask you at the end of this video.
No, don't. Yeah, as you would have noticed, as in we love to have fun here. At LYD Consulting. Yeah, we have serious conversations in an unserious way. Yeah. So we're talking about adjustments with remote working. Please tell me, Christina, remember I'm the interviewer.
I remember.
Yes, and you are the star.
Nice, nicely put.
I'm telling you see how I rhymed. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. So tell us, what are some of the adjustments that you generally see that people in corporate institutions have had to make with respect to
remote working?
Yeah, with respect to remote working. Sometimes we just need to make these conversations, popular so that more people can connect and relate. Absolutely. And see how we can help people make adjustments so that they can be more productive and more profitable, for their employers.
For the employers. Very, very good. Thank you, Banky. So, I mean, the changes or the adjustments are endless. And there's the adjustments that are enjoyable or that we like.
Ah, true.
And then there are those ones that we don't really like.
Very true.
And this is the part where I speak for all. I'm a team member myself, as you can see, and this is my hugger, so I got all. But yeah. So I guess I'll start with, let's see which one, the ones we don't really enjoy.
Oh, are you speaking about our organization? Or you're
about
speaking for
remote working, which we do in our organization.
Okay. I did not know that you were going to go there, but it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, but I mean, I speak about some of my own experiences, and then also some experiences that friends and everybody have shared that I know about generally also. Okay. So when it comes to the adjustments that we enjoy, some of them include not having to dress up every day.
Okay.
I know some people in this chat room who like to dress up, hence the look on their face when I saw that.
Yeah, the other people in the room, by the way. So, just in case it was me.
Thank you. Yeah, the one you're seeing.
Yeah, but interestingly, and I remember putting up a post one time and I was talking about how I really miss dressing up. And it's weird, but some people don't miss it at all. But I think about it now, all your clothes are just there. Now, I don't go for meetings the way I used to. So, back then I'd have meetings and have to dress corporately and, tie, suit, all of that. My suits, do you know how many times I've had to dry clean them?
And it's not like you want them anywhere, but just to ensure that they are fine.
Yeah.
No dust.
Yeah, in fact, once in a while, right? I dress up and, come downstairs, take a picture and go back.
Wow.
Why do you have that look?
People, that's rather extreme, if you ask me.
I'm sure there are people that are watching this who actually do the same.
No, because as in now, in fact, I happily halved my wardrobe at the beginning of this year. I was glad to let it go.
Wow.
Now I just shop for tops and all that because of things like the endless online meetings and all, which we are coming to very soon.
True. Most people don't shop for skirts and trousers.
No.
Yeah, because you know.
But don't make it sound that way.
No, but it's the truth. I know people who, from here upwards, they are compliant. From here downwards.
Let's give it that.
I will not say anything.
This is what we see, right? But I mean, just knowing that you can actually get up in the morning. I mean, personally, I like to report in my workspace after I've had a shower and want something comfortable. But for some people, part of the adjustments that they enjoy with regards working from home is they don't have to take their bath every day. I personally know somebody like that.
He or she doesn't take their bath every day.
Yes.
So how frequently does this person do that?
It's not like every other day. So it's not like, have you had your bath? I had my bath yesterday, so it's till tomorrow.
No.
I get that kind of reply.
We need to go back to the way things were.
Because this person never really liked having their bath in the first place. It's like, it's burdensome. It's like something I have to do. So now that I don't have to do that, I can like do every other day.
Can you see the look on my face?
I can see it.
I am shocked.
You get me that some people enjoy, but some people don't actually enjoy bath. Anyway, that's another topic for another day.
Yeah.
That's one of the advantages for some people, or the likable parts of it.
And disadvantages for other people.
You don't know in their space, you don't know anything about it. So those who are close to them.
I think Zoom should have like an upgrade.
Where you can perceive people from the other end. Konida, it won't be good.
Oh, this is interesting.
And I think other enjoyable aspects about working from home is, and in a city like Lagos, I mean, having to avoid the
traffic,
long hours of commuting.
Yeah, true.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
And there's more. There's a lot more. You know, for some people, it's also having more time for family because now you can spend more time with the people that you used to see maybe just weekends or only late at night. But let's talk about. There's more. Okay, I've not exhausted all the great points, and people can also share theirs. You know, as they watch this in the comment section and all that. Let's go to the other side. The things that the adjustments we don't really like, right? I mean, I personally often miss one-on-one interactions.
I do.
With
I really
my
do.
colleagues, because sometimes I see that now there are more conflicts that are linked to communication. Because communicating over chats and all that takes away elements like body language.
Yeah, tone of voice.
I mean, even that you can misunderstand tone of voice in a typed message. You might read it and feel like, why is this person sounding angry? But the other person on the other end was probably just juggling between nursing a child and responding to you and just give you a straight answer. So and those are part of the adjustments that are.
Yeah, and I think that communication is so critical. You know, back then we used to say out of sight is out of mind. Now we don't even see ourselves like that, right? So certain people may actually have been erased from their customers' minds.
Absolutely.
They may have been erased from their superiors. So for instance, sometimes you have a boss and you have your boss's boss. And you know, being in the same physical location gives you that opportunity to be able to even make an impression on them, see them, and you know, top of mind. But when you're not physically in the same location, I think that more than ever before, there needs to be that consciousness of, for lack of a better way to put it, over communication. I mean, going that extra mile to make an impression, because exactly, because you know, it will amaze you that certain people are now perceived as underperformance because they're not being seen.
Yes, absolutely. And people who are very used to just doing their thing in their space at the office now have that challenge of being, because nobody's hearing from them. So it's almost perceived as, is this person doing anything? So people have to learn to be communicators. Some people just are, I just do my work and go when we're coming to the office. But that can't work anymore because it's almost like, we've not heard from this person. You know, it's like you're lost.
Yeah, and I do agree. I miss that vibe of working in the same space. We really love our organization. We love our team members so much. And there's something about seeing your team members.
Yes, and, come around. You guys gist about where you went last night. You know, this happened.
You know, so that's what you guys do, Abby, during working hours.
No. It's in the morning when you're coming, before you resume. You know, you're like, I remember like the day after I got like proposed to before I got married, like
Yeah.
my proposal, and then I remember coming to the office, and then my colleagues were among the first set of people to know because immediately they spotted the ring and they're like,
Yeah,
and then we all
I
had them.
remember.
Yeah, we all had them.
As in, you guys should have seen Christina that day, right? This is how she was walking. Like,
So untrue. So
like some
untrue.
gangster moves.
But yeah, you know, those happy moments together, and then of course, by the time we get into working, you know, there's already established, you know, cordial type environment. But now everybody's in their different locations. Another adjustment where you can actually just wake up from having your child being awake all night or something not so pleasant, and you wake up to a message that needs you to get on something immediately. You can receive it really bad because there's no soft landing, no no
true.
greeting. You just wake up and boom, the work is in your face.
Yeah, and it almost feels like communication is so direct now.
Yes, just,
you know,
I need this, I need that. You know.
Yeah, so
Minimal.
stuff that you could have with body language just, you know, soften the conversation.
If you have moved in the person's face and said, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, exactly.
But now there's no chance. You just send the work.
Yeah, and you don't know what's happening there.
With them.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Very,
So-
very true.
Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about, you know, like meetings, right? Well, what do you think people think about the fact that they don't have to go physically to certain locations for meetings? Do you think it's more productive online, or what are your thoughts?
It depends on the conversation. Like some
Yeah.
conversations drag because it's online, and now you have to
True.
beg people to turn on their videos.
True.
And
true.
that affects, I mean, you're about to say Oju Lorowa.
Yeah.
You know, we're
yeah.
taking that element of Oju out. So it's like, can I see, you know, so it just doesn't feel
Yeah,
the same.
yeah, and I'm one of those people, and you can ask my team members. I love to turn on my videos for obvious reasons, right?
Such vanity.
Right. But I'm one of those people who wonder why people don't, right? And the funny thing is, actually, I know this sounds very unconventional, but I think that one of the reasons people don't like turning on their videos is because they haven't invested in a good background. I know that sounds funny, but it's the truth.
No, it doesn't sound funny. It sounds bad.
Oh, like
As
I
in you've not
just
invested in a good background. That's like, AKA, your house is not fine.
Lord.
It's not very good, Ogami. I'm not speaking for the people. I'm speaking for you.
No. So, but can we be serious? As in,
I really
it's
apologize.
like workplace conversations, right? So like game face, yeah, get it. but sometimes it's just white paint, as in like a good white background.
Thank you. I think we should really just drop this matter because it's not really as straightforward as you're really saying it to me. Somebody that is living in their parents' house now.
Will
not say that we need to repaint. Why? Because I need white background to do Zoom call with. No. How would they explain it to their parents?
Okay, but they're minimalist. Is it minimalist or minimalistic? That thing, shall that word, right? Backgrounds. I think it's minimalist. Backgrounds that people can create, right? That
Yeah,
just,
but beyond background, Banky, the reason why some people don't turn on their video is because they are not alone where they are. And there's a fear of somebody
like
might
a
just
kid.
pop in, a kid, you know, a child.
And you know the funny thing is,
Movement.
I also think that sometimes those things even make the conversation a lot cooler.
Banky, because
Sometimes.
it's because of the type of a guy you are.
No, but I want no
Some guys will not really like
that a child just came in. You know, that's a good opportunity to even get to know the person better, connect better.
See the power of interpretation. You are receiving it as an opportunity to know your people some more, you know their child and get into their space.
Not every boss is
But
that way.
some leaders just want the work, you know. So seeing that child may even be to another leader as, so you're not working, you know, so you're just. So these are the reasons why.
Yeah, so these are some of the challenges with
yes,
working.
And all those online meetings, yes.
Yeah.
That's why some people have their videos turned off, really.
Okay, but I also, another reason.
Power supply, Banky.
You know, I'm sorry, but this thing happens. I remember there was a time, forgive me, I just have to mention this. There was a time, one Nigerian rapper, I'll not mention any name, right? And so he had a Ghanaian rapper on his Insta Live.
Give us more clues.
Is it obvious? Anyways, yeah, what are we talking about? It happens to everybody. And then our people, NEPA, now took the life.
It's what took the
See, I'm telling you, that was a bad Nigerian jollof.
versus
Ghana
Ghana
jollof moment because we just lost. You know, and I see that happen too sometimes.
Yes,
you know, maybe having a meeting that runs till like the evening and then power just goes off.
Dark, you know, the power goes off. I mean, not
and maybe with
has...
international, you know, you see maybe someone in the UK or something and they're
yes,
like...
and they can't relate. Like, why did you just go black? What happened? Are you safe? Is everything all right over there? All is well. It's just, you know, power supply.
Welcome to Nigeria.
This part of the world.
Wow.
You know, but yeah, I mean, those are some of the reasons, you know, that people keep their videos off.
Wow, interesting. Are there any other like Zoom blunders that you see?
Zoom blunders are endless.
Wow.
As in, can't count how many times. Personally, this one has happened to me too many times. I've been asked to speak. I forget to unmute myself. I'm talking away, and I hear, we can't hear. That can be frustrating.
Yeah,
And then sometimes you also think that, you know, and then network interruption. So you're speaking, it's your turn. Oh yeah, Christina, let's hear from you. And then at that moment, you know, see, network unstable.
I think the one that's very funny for me is when I am convinced it is that person's network, and next thing Zoom just logs me out.
I thought that was good.
Do you understand? So it was me all the while.
The whole time. Yes. And then
there's one that happened to a friend of mine. He wanted to, you know how maybe someone is speaking and then you're trying to private chat somebody, you know, and he was talking about the speaker. I think something like, this meeting is so boring. And that private chat went public.
And you can't delete.
Why? You know, those are some upgrades. Zoom, wherever you are.
Please, we need to be able to delete.
Do you understand? Save people's jobs. Yeah.
What's wrong now?
Yeah. There are just a number of...
There are a number of them. There are times when you're even trying to play a video. That one gets me a lot, you know, sometimes. And then there's that lag so it's not
I
so
think
clear.
it's like, you know,
it's breaking.
They end up talking about backgrounds, Zoom backgrounds. Help us. because the number of times I see people transforming, you know, becoming mutants. You know, move your hand and you're like, where's your hand?
I don't like those backgrounds. I don't.
At all.
At most, I use the blur option. Just maybe blur your own background a bit. But
yeah, but what, so because certain people are having certain kinds of challenges working remotely, working online, you know, what are a few advices that you have, you know, for people so that they can be more productive, more visible, you know, whilst they work online?
Well, I mean, as regards productivity, let me start with that before visibility. For me, productivity is, I mean, and I always say this, you don't have to, in my own case, I'm opportune to have like an entire room dedicated to like workspace. And that helps me. Like I said, I try to run a schedule that makes me resume at my work table at a particular time.
Beautiful.
So it ensures my life is still coordinated somewhat. I'm a process organization person, like, and that's, so I need organization to function. So I'm able to keep up with like my prayer time, reading time and everything, and then have a shower, have breakfast, and report at that table.
Very critical.
At a particular time, so that once I'm there, there's that switch.
To work mode.
Yes, and once I arrive at that table, in fact, the whole time while I'm doing other things in the morning, I've already started populating my to-do list. In fact, I start from the previous day.
Wow.
And then, so that by the time I arrive at the table, it's what am I starting with? Not, okay, what am I doing now? So, and that's also necessary because there are lots of interruptions, distractions you have to deal with now, working from home. And you have to work with whatever peculiarity you have, obviously. But, you know, people have children that do homeschooling. You have to plan your timetable around the way that you can have those productive hours. And they still make a habit of waking up early because initially, when the work from home thing started, I thought, okay, that means we can just sleep. I realized that thing was dropping my productivity.
Yeah, very true.
Waking up, sleeping at any time,
very
waking up
true.
at any time. My brain was struggling.
Very true.
So I had to be strict on, okay, wrapping up, going to bed at a particular range. Maybe not exactly a time, but okay, within this time. And then trying to wake up at a particular range also. So that helps me with productivity. Then with visibility, I will speak to, like you said, communication. That's
Very
what you
true.
don't go quiet on your team members. People, I think the absence of people who are not very good with collaboration, it got amplified all the more with working from home. Because now they just want to work in silos and block everybody out, and it affects their own productivity without them even knowing. So one of the ways to try to be visible is communicate.
Yeah, very
Let your team
important.
members know what you're up to,
Yeah.
where you are, progress of work, and also checking on other people and all that. But yes.
I wish I had a mic now.
Well,
You know what I'll do?
what would you do?
Yeah, so you see why, she heads consulting practice here. Amazing. As in, I really should be taking notes, right? I hope you were. But I think this has been a very insightful conversation. Sorry, fun and insightful conversation, right? Just talking a bit about, some of the challenges that people have with working remotely and some of our propositions that we believe will be very helpful to ensuring that you are productive even though you are working. Yeah. Before you think that my English, right? From home. Yeah, it's been really lovely chatting with you, Christina.
Same here. Thank you, Banky, for making the time.
To what?
To do this for the people.
Yeah, I get it. I should take in that appreciation.
Yeah, take it in.
Yeah, okay, so guys, we look forward to doing this again.
Yeah,
right? Don't forget, like, subscribe, click the bell, share, right? Because we're going to bring in some really, really, really insightful conversations on Unscripted with LYD Consulting. Thank you. See you on the next what? Video. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.